I didn't know that I could go pro at 18. While still being in high school and just like having to miss a lot of events that I was looking forward to. This was my job now, and like kind of accepting that at 18 was hard.
I feel like people are fiending for Beyonce to invest in a team because
Beyonce, please. Hot take about LA. Okay, let me say this. I think.
Welcome back to another episode of Barrier Breakers, where today I am lucky enough to be sitting down with the first high school player to sign an NIL deal with Nike, the #1 overall draft pick in the 2023 NWSL draft at just 18 years old, and one of the youngest players to debut on the US Women's National Team and compete in the 2023 Women's World Cup. Alyssa Thompson, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so happy to have you on today.
I'm excited.
You and Gisele became just the second pair of sisters to ever start a US Women's National Team match together. You're only 13 months apart and now teammates on Angel City FC. What is it like to share those high-level stages with your sister?
I feel like we honestly don't talk about how cool it is sometimes, but like looking back and thinking about it now, it's just like, wow, like we made it to where we wanted to be. Our parents put us into all of the sports and we knew we weren't gonna be that tall. So
okay, there we go.
Yeah. So soccer and track were like our main sports growing up, and I think soccer just like made me feel different than track. I was just always happy playing, being able to play with like teammates and stuff, and having that connection was really special. And like being able to play with my sister on a team, like I think was the extra like icing on the cake.
You grew up playing on a boys team?
Yes.
How was that?
It was definitely weird at first, but obviously Gisele being there was like the best thing ever.
Right.
Growing up in the girls game, like it's just different what they teach you than what they were teaching the boys. It was more like technical based than rather just like winning everything. So I feel like that helped us a lot with like our like passing ability and like just technique and stuff.
So like when you guys are like 1v1, like who usually wins?
I feel like it's pretty 50-50. Like
don't give me that.
Like genuinely it is, but I'll say like I'll beat her more.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. And you can tell this camera right here that
I would beat her more times.
And we don't have her in the room today. So
yeah, she can't defend herself.
What would you say makes you unique?
On the field more, like I'm pretty explosive and dynamic. I like to take people on 1v1, and I feel like as a winger, you are looking to like assist and cross, but I like to like get in and cut in and shoot a lot. I feel like I'm pretty aggressive in the way that I move and stuff, and I just think it's different from a lot of the other wingers that are here now.
And what would you say like off the pitch?
I like to paint, and I'm pretty artistic. I feel like
cool.
I'm definitely more than Gisele. I like to draw and color and stuff. I just think it soothes me, and yeah. Gisele doesn't do that. So.
What does Gisele like to do?
Cook and bake.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like
But I think that's nice that you guys have those like outlets where you're kind of like your mind just kind of goes away for a little bit and you're just doing something creative. That's really fun. So you mentioned that you did track. How did that, like your speed and your mental discipline, translate into your soccer game, especially in the position that you play, which is a winger?
Well, I did track in high school too, and that helped me a lot just with my speed and like explosiveness, like getting out of those blocks. Like that translates to soccer, like on the field, needing to get to the spot before your defender does. Mm-hmm. And as a winger, like pacey wingers are really dynamic and easy to like get that one extra touch or like step ahead of your defender, and I think that's really important, and I learned a lot when I was like doing track and stuff.
So you and Gisele were the first high school athletes to sign NIL deals with Nike. Mm-hmm. What was that moment like?
When we were little, that's all we were, just Nike all the time. And I remember like our dad called us to the living room and we were talking, and he was like, Nike wants you guys to like be partners with them. And we were like, what? Why us? Like, we're still in high school. Like, how is this even a thing? And we've heard a little bit about NIL, but it was just crazy to hear, and being able to like go to Nike headquarters and like visit all the innovation and stuff that they're doing. It was just insane. Like their dream like sponsor, and we were just so excited, and especially being in high school, we're like, oh my gosh, we get all this free stuff.
Yeah,
and, like,
that's the best part.
Yeah. So we were really excited, and like I just remember like telling my friends, and they're like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah,
like they can do that. And I was like, yeah, I can't believe it too.
So you were the #1 pick in the NWSL draft while still in high school. That like blows my mind.
In the first round of the 2023 NWSL draft, Angel City FC select Alyssa Thompson.
And then you're going to play professionally, and then you're going to high school. What was it like balancing these two worlds?
Yeah, that year was really crazy. I feel like there was like so much good that was happening in the soccer world that I was like, wow, this is insane. And while still being in high school and just like having to miss a lot of events that I was looking forward to, like since freshman year. And I feel like my whole life has been about balance, and my family has always been like, you're a great soccer player, but also a great person, a great student, a great friend. So like being able to have like some of those things taken away from me was hard, but I knew, and like I had to be reminded of actually from my teammates and family that like this was my job now, and like kind of accepting that at 18 was hard.
Right.
But in like retrospect now, I feel so happy with the decision that I made, and being able to like be in the position that I am right now is really cool. It was just during that time, like I was training, then going to school for a class, and then like wanting to be with my friends. I still need to do homework. I still need to recover. I didn't even like, there were so many things that I haven't even thought about with being a professional, like during that time that I had to like grapple with too. So it was a lot, but it was really cool because I got to go to the World Cup, and like I started the season really well. So it was like so many emotions, honestly.
But so you were committed to Stanford, right? And then you decided instead you were going to go pro, which a lot of people thought was kind of a crazy decision.
Yes.
How did that decision come about?
It was definitely a hard decision to make because since we were little, our dad was like, go to Harvard-Westlake, go to Stanford, then like figure out like if you want to be pro or whatever you want to do. And this was kind of just like we were thrown a little bit because we were like, oh, this is an option. Like I didn't know that I could go pro at 18. Eventually I just came to the conclusion that like this is what I want to do with my life. This is what I've dreamed of my whole life, and people believe in me at this age, and Angel City like took a chance on me too. So being able to just like have everything to come together so perfectly, I was like, I'm not passing up this opportunity.
Is there a celebrity that you'd like to see pitch side at one of your games?
I'd love Beyonce to come to one of my games.
I feel like people are fiending for Beyonce to like invest in a team.
Yeah,
Because
Beyonce, please. I know you like Houston. I know you're from there, but LA is like your second home. So
yeah, when you get off your tour, have you been yet?
yes.
You went?
Yes. She was singing for 3 hours straight. She was dancing while she was singing. I was like, you are
Not
just
human.
otherworldly.
She seems like a big women's sports
Yeah.
advocate anyway. I was so sad to find out that you missed your senior prom,
Yeah.
but then your teammates dressed up.
Yeah.
That was so cute.
Yeah.
And what did that moment mean to you?
It honestly meant a lot to me. Like, I love prom. Like, I feel like even in movies and stuff,
Yeah,
it's just like, and being a senior, like, I was looking forward to it. So when I came to the game and like they had this whole setup, I was so happy, and I ruined it for myself because
Why?
it was like right after our game that we went to like the
Right.
prom, and then there was an after thing.
Okay.
But I think I just ruined it for myself because I was already upset about missing
Losing.
it. And losing.
And missing it first, but then losing the game after.
Yeah, it was just annoying that everything that could have gone bad that day did. But it's okay.
With so much going on, how did you stay grounded in your normal life while living such an extraordinary one?
Honestly, it's really easy for me to stay grounded because I feel like I haven't accomplished everything that I want to do yet, and I am like really happy where I am, but I also know that I have such a long career ahead of me, and like just having that perspective, knowing that I have so much more to learn, so much room to grow is really exciting. So it's easy for me to be like, oh, I'm just like, I have not made it yet, because I haven't, and I feel like there's so many goals that I want to achieve and stuff, and being able to just like remember at the end of the day, like I'm still 20 years old.
She's only 20.
You're
You're 20?
I have a lot. Yeah. I have a lot of my career left for me, hopefully. So.
Now we're gonna jump into our game
Okay.
called Offside Opinions. Match day fits.
Okay, my hot take is I do love dressing up. I do love putting on a good fit, but I never feel like whenever they snap me, I never feel good. So I'd rather just come in sweats and a sweater and feel like, okay, if you take a picture of me, at least I wasn't trying.
Wait, so now you're not throwing a fit anymore for the tunnel walks?
Like,
or is that what I'm hearing?
I do sometimes, but honestly, it makes me upset when I don't look good in the pictures.
Because it's like all that effort. It's like,
Yeah,
damn,
all that
these
effort.
pictures
I
did
tried
not
so
eat.
hard, and
They
I
did
still
not
look
eat.
bad. I'm done.
LA.
LA?
Yeah, what's your hot take about LA?
Oh, hot take about LA. Okay, let me say this. I think a lot of people bang on the people here, but I think they're some of the best people in the world, and they're not fake. Sorry.
You know I'm an East Coast girl.
I know. I actually
judging you very
all
hard
of my people that I love are from LA, and they're not fake. And I think it's the people that move here that are fake, not the ones that grow up here.
Skincare routine.
Honestly, hot take for my skin, like I can only use like a couple products. Like I can't do like a full like whole skincare routine, like with the oils and the serums, because I think it makes my skin break out more. So really, I do less is more for me.
Less is more. Goal celebrations.
So before I wasn't keen on them. Before I was like, why are you celebrating? Like,
you're too humble for that.
Yeah, but now I'm like, it's passion. Like, you have to celebrate the goal.
Yeah, celebrate your accomplishment.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to be like, you know.
Yeah, I just
scoring so many goals.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just been here, you know. Turf or grass fields?
Grass, for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like you can get injured more on turf, right?
Yeah, and it's so much hotter on turf. Yeah.
Facts. Expansion teams.
I don't know. I mean, LA's an expansion team, so yes.
Younger siblings.
Hot take, they have it easy.
We gotta do the hard work, and they get to the little benefits of our trauma that we go through. So enjoy yourselves, younger siblings. Celebrity investors, maybe who we want to see invest in.
Okay. Well, I already said.
We already got the Queen Bee.
Yeah, I already said the Queen Bee. Someone that I would love to see invest in women's sports is Central C.
I was never gonna guess that. I was never gonna guess Central C.
I listen to music a lot, and like. I love his music, and he supports Chelsea, so like, but the men's. So maybe he can support Angel
Central
City.
C. Here we
Central
go.
C.
Last one, game day hair.
Game day hair is not a hot take, but always has to look good, because if my hair doesn't look good on game day, it low-key like throws me for a loop, because I'm like, there's so many cameras,
there's a little bump or something,
and I just like I play in a low pony with like a little bit of like waves in it. So
are we doing like, is that natural, or you're doing a little bit of the wave?
Like,
are we hitting it with a little curling iron?
Sometimes it's natural. You can tell when it's natural, and you can tell when there's like a waver on it. But I feel like my game day hair really helps me like just get ready for the game. That's like a part of my game day routine.
Yeah, because you know what they say.
Look good, feel good, play good.
I hope you had fun.
I did have fun.
Okay, and your hot takes were hot and fiery, so I love them. Okay, so we're going to jump into our next segment called Breaking Out. So you signed a long-term deal with Angel City. What does it mean to play professionally in your hometown?
It means the world to me. Like, I love playing in LA, being able to play like at our stadium in front of my friends and family is just something I'll never be able to replicate. It's really exciting because also my sister's on the team, and I love it. And the community of LA is so amazing. So being able to just play in front of like our fans too, I think they're the best in the world. So being able to like make them happy through my play is super cool.
So who's someone on the team that you feel has helped you grow as a pro?
Oh, wow. I feel like there's a lot of people that helped me grow as a pro. I think for the first like year, definitely Allie Riley. She was like my mom, basically. Like, she really took care of me, and I feel like it was just a hard year just because of everything that was going on. And she went to Harvard Westlake too, so I feel like she kind of knew like we had that connection, but she like just took care of me, knew what like had to be done as a pro, but also gave me grace and knowing that I was 18 and not trying to like change me, which was really sweet. And I'm still really close with her, and she's just helped me a lot on the field too, just like in learning different things. Last year, Kristen helped me a lot getting into my groove with scoring, because I started off the season like not how I wanted to, and I felt pretty low in confidence, and Kristen just believing in me helped me feel like, why don't I believe in myself? Like, she's one of the best players in the world, so if she believes in me, then I should too. She helped me a lot just on the field, working on my technique and giving me that confidence.
You joined the U.S. Women's National Team at just 17. What was your first call-up like, especially walking into a camp full of vets like Alex Morgan and Megan Rapinoe?
Yeah, it was definitely scary. I was like 17 years old, not a pro, did not know how any of this worked at all. And it was like really scary. And I looked up to all of these girls for women for so long. This just inspired me more to be where I want to be.
And then would you say there's a lesson that you learned from vets like Alex Morgan, or a Megan Rapinoe?
With Alex, like, she was such an amazing leader. I think back to like the World Cup and how she handled herself so well, like knowing that there's like a lot of pressure on us, but also just like pressure on her, and knowing that you have so much on your mind and still bringing that every day was just so admirable. And I hope to like be like that one day and be able to just lead a team while also like knowing that there's so much personally you have going on, but like putting the team first and like having everyone feel confident in us was something that she always did for us. Obviously from Pino, like it's just like be yourself and like don't really care about what other people think. She's such like a cool person to talk to, and she always made me laugh. Like she was just dancing with Crystal, and I just loved her, like her energy. And I think that like translated to the team too. Like coming from the outside, it didn't seem like it affected her that much. So it was really cool to see that like in person and be on a team with her.
The 2023 World Cup was a tough showing for the team. How did you handle the pressure and emotions of that experience?
I think for me, I didn't feel that much pressure just because I wasn't really playing that much, and I honestly just wanted the team to be in like a really good place. Like I was just helping, like doing anything I could as a sub to like help the team feel like more empowered and confident in their performances. Being a US team though, like you always feel pressure to perform. And after our Portugal tie, I remember that was the game that we were like, okay, we need to reset. Like we need to focus on the next game because it's a knockout and we don't get knocked out, but we do. But like that was the message, and that game against Sweden felt like a lot of pressure. And I think we came together as a team, and that's how like we got through it, was believing in each other. Alex said like we need to believe in each other, and single one of us is going to help this team like move forward. And I think that was really special and empowering for me.
Yeah, so scoring your first US Women's National Team goal against Iceland was probably a very awesome moment for you.
Yes.
Can you take us back to that?
I remember like the videos of me just jumping up and down and like the biggest like smile on my face. Like my eyes were huge and I was like, I can't believe I just scored. Oh, it was so nice. Even thinking about it now, it makes me feel like everything that I did into that moment was like for something. And I felt like the momentum from like Angel City was just going into the US, which was really exciting.
Yeah, all the hard work.
Yeah.
You've made history in so many ways. First teenager on a World Cup roster since 1995. Top pick in the NWSL draft while still in high school. Do you feel the weight of being a trailblazer at your age?
I don't know if I feel the weight, but I do feel like it's really cool to be some of the first in these. I'm like super excited to be part of this next generation that's moving the sport forward. I think obviously like the veterans have done so much for us to get to this place and even be like a professional and have this be a job for us. But now I think as the next generation, we want to continue growing the sport and like the investment in women's sport, visibility and everything like that. So I'm saying we as the next generation are just like really excited to get in and like work really hard and just like be ourselves.
You and Gisele have talked about the dream of playing at the 2028 Olympics in LA. How special would that be if it happened?
That, honestly, I think we would have to throw a party because that would be crazy. Like, that has been our dream for so long, but being able to play in LA in front of all of our family and friends, in front of our community.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a block party in LA.
Literally, like, I would feel like I made it if we both were able to make that roster.
What would you say is, like, the goal for you soccer-wise and then just as Alyssa?
I feel like the goal for me soccer-wise, I have a lot of goals, but hopefully like to be a big part of the national team and like any way that I could, like starting and just contributing a lot to that team. I also hopefully like I want to win trophies for club too. That would be really cool. I guess actually for me, like,
here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Sorry.
Let's be real.
For me, I just want to like be able to have all of my experiences and be able to like look back and say like I don't have any regrets and I did everything that I could, like with like my family, my friends, like teammates. Relationships are really important to me, so being able to like keep those close and like just have people that have been in my life for a long time like stay close to me.
Do you see yourself as a barrier breaker?
Yeah, I do. I feel like being able to, like, as you were saying, be the first with Nike at NIL in high school, and also being the first, like, at 18 to be drafted.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna agree. Hell yeah!
And I'm really excited to just, like, be a part of that and break barriers.
It was so much fun getting to sit down with Alyssa Thompson today. For more content like this, please like, share, and subscribe. It's only on Whistle. We're out of here.
Bye.